Good morning, Trojans. It is Thursday, December 3rd. Today is a CCLI day, College and Career Leadership Institute. Those on the team, I think there's about 10 of us. We have a meeting today. It's going to go on for the better part of the morning, which is why I wore my college gear. So today, or this week, was kind of a double college week. The reason for my email, I realized it when I sent the one out last night, kind of the random one. And I say a lot. I'm going to work on that. That's going to be my New Year's resolution. I think I'm going to start wearing ties on Monday to get back in the flow, and I'm going to really crack down on my ums. Okay, so the reason for this is parent-teacher conferences. We remember the day when parents would show up to the school, and whether appointments were set up or it was standing in a single file line, and we know we have parents who those tend to be, those tend to be affirmations because their kids are doing really well, and those are always fun conversations to have, and it's affirming. The parents that I'm thinking of right now for our targeted conferences really deserve some conversation. They deserve more than an email. They deserve more than looking at, skyward parent access. They really need to have the conversation, and I'm pleading that teachers will find their 10 or 15 kids who can benefit most having those conversations with their parents. I think the most effective ones would be if the student could log on for the parent and they both can be there, and then you could have a very productive conversation about what you're seeing in the student. And I know it's in the early goings right now, but shoot, we got grades coming out next week. So I know it's had to be a pretty quick, fast assessment, faster than what it should be. But I'm hoping you can talk to them about what strengths you see in their students. Did it again. And what the students have shown you, whether they're little flashes of brilliance or the ones who are starting to get on the rise, starting to understand what's going on in your class and what it takes to be successful. But if you can start off with a positive, if you can start off with what you see in their students, you're going to hook the parents. They're going to be more apt to listen than if you just kind of give them the data and say, all right, here's where your student's at. This is what they need to do. Ready, set, go. Any questions? So I'm hoping you'll be inviting. If there's ever been a time for us to truly partner with our families, I've said it before, it's now. So please do the extras. I'm asking you, I'm not telling you. If you feel guilted right now, throw that out the window. It's not guilt. It's about doing our jobs and doing our jobs well. And as I mentioned yesterday to our team, we're struggling right now. And yesterday I got in front of a group of kids, I think it was in Dave Cox's classroom, said never before I've had to psych myself up to come into work every day. So when I drive up 167 or what's the highway, Pacific Highway, whatever seems to be the shorter route, some days I choose the one that takes a little bit longer because I know I need to talk myself into a better mind frame than when I left my house. Because when you don't see the kids, you just, your bucket's not being full. So the job really feels like a job right now. So this is hard. I want you to know that. It's not just teacher hard. It's not just paraeducator hard. It's not just secretary hard or bus driver tough. It's hard on administrators too, because you got to remember, we came into this business to work with kids, and we still do. We just have to do it from afar. Now it's from afar. So I made the decision that I would give this message and convey it in a way to really invite great collaboration with our parents. If that means you have to go the extra yard, use specific interpreters. If one of our interpreters isn't available, I'm going to ask that you please do that. Think of yourself as that parent who might not know what's going on because you don't have complete access to our school, because most of the stuff we're pushing out is in English. And we got some teachers that are pushing out things in Spanish and Ukraine and what else? Russian, Korean, Punjabi, Arabic, and that's terrific, okay? But we have probably now up to 50 languages, first home languages being spoken in homes. And I would not expect people to come up with 50 different iterations of different languages. That would just be not realistic. So 10 targeted, 10 to 15 targeted, create some open space so parents that can't, schedule a time still have an opportunity. And I do hope you have a chance to talk to some families, parents who this is an affirmation for them. It's not so much what they need to know, but it's just good to know information, because that fills our buckets too, to be able to send them some of the good information too. And really, when at the end of the day, it's all good information, because we're trying to get the kids to the same place, trying to get them to the finish line. So anyway, I'll cut it off there. Hopefully I minimize my ums. I'll start wearing a tie after the holidays on Mondays to get myself back in the swing of things. And I guess won't be going through my sweatshirts and such so quick. All right. Have a great day, everybody.